Okay guys, so hi, we're gonna go start this video. So today I'm playing Race Around the World, and I haven't done a Race Around the World video, but I recently got like an addiction to the game, so now it's what I'm on 24/7. I was like, why not make a video? So anyways, we're in Seoul, China, no, Seoul, South Korea, and this is the second mini game. I didn't show the first one just because I didn't have enough time to press record. But anyways, now we're going to go and walk. This is like a voiceover because I wasn't like recording my voice while I was playing because I was watching TV at the time. So I was like, might as well make a voiceover for the video. Yeah, and like it's not too laggy, but I do play on phone most times. But actually, I plan on playing on PC. So, but my PC is just not working at the time. It's not working. It's messed up. So we're on phone right now, and I'm kind of getting used now. I've kind of gotten used to playing on PC. Oh, you guys can't even see how much money I have. I'm gonna have to like wait. Okay, so I made sure that I fixed the to where you could see how much money I have. I don't know why you can't see it in this view, but it doesn't matter because overall when I'm finished editing this video or whatever, I'm going to make sure I didn't speed any of this up or take anything out. So the video is all in real time, and this video is 15 minutes and 45 seconds, including the intro and outro. So yeah. Anyways, this girlie really thought it was shopping. She just picked everything to grab. Wait. So now we are in Johannesburg, South Africa. And this one includes, so the reason that this part is the longest part, this competition overall took me around 2 minutes and 38 seconds, I believe. I'm not sure. But in the end, it does tell you the amount of time. And this was Brazil that we were recently in, but I did not I was just not in the position to press the recording button because I had to run up to get my placement and I just didn't have the time. So I started off with $114 and I had to take this. So this is $12 by itself. I used transportation like near the end because me and the guy were competing for the third spot, and the third spot is the last one to go with the finals. And I wasn't really trying to get eliminated. He walked, but I bust. So they're walking, and I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna walk too because I try to save as much money as I can. I think we started this game off with around $74 to $71. So I really couldn't spend anything in the first round, and I didn't. I walked the whole time. And I got 4th place in the first round, and for 12 people that is pretty good. Yeah, but everybody kept leaving, so like the game ended so quickly, and we were all solos to begin with anyway. So now we're gonna walk to the spot, and pretty much, oh, but I didn't really like say what you're supposed to do in this game. So if you've ever played Race Around the World, if you haven't, it's just like a guide, you know. So you start off with a certain amount of money. I would not recommend spending all of it in the first round. I walk in the first round just because I don't feel like there's a need to spend unless you're really trying to get the skip. The skip allows you to skip a competition of your choice, but it does run out. Well, it does it does run out in 5 after 5 teams leave. So I went to go and grab Air Yonder. And this flight got delayed, so karma for me stealing the last ticket. And he got a better flight than me, so he got to walk out first. Why did that little thingy pop up? I'm going to take that out. Anyway, as I was saying, so the skip does run out when, well, it does, like, I wouldn't say run out, but it is gone after 5 teams. So I have to make sure I use it before then. And pretty much the mid games just kind of consist of regular basics, counting, obbies. There's quite a few obbies. I wouldn't say there's any really mind games in here. It just kind of reminds me like Sacrifice Sanctuary in a way. But I like this game a lot more than like Sacrifice Sanctuary. Sacrifice Sanctuary is fun too, but it's just not as fun as this one. Because if you do play like I would say 3 or 4 games of this, you will get addicted. Because my friend introduced me to this game, and then we played it. I played it. I was with a group at the time when I first played this. I played it for a little bit, and then I couldn't stop. So yeah. And I haven't stopped. Anyways, so I didn't make it on time for this ride, which was unfortunate, but if I had bus when I left, I could have made it on time. So I didn't get to count with everybody and I had to wait for the next truck, but he had to wait too, so I wasn't too concerned at the time when I was playing the game. So I'm just kind of waiting for the what is this? For the safari vehicle to come back. Well, safari bus. I don't know. It says safari vehicle, so yeah. So I'm just waiting for that, and in the instructions, I wouldn't say instructions, but where you see this board of safari vehicle and count out the number of animals, it does switch to whatever you have to do. You have to make sure that you look on there so you know which animal you're counting, and I will put like a red circle around it so you understand what I'm talking about. Yeah. So he and I are currently competing for third place, and yeah, I wasn't trying to lose to him. I wanted to make it to the finals. I did make it to the finals, but I did not win. And well, you know what? Let me not give spoilers. Let me not give spoilers. Let me just let it like play out. Let you guys watch it and see, see why I didn't win. I'll talk about when I get there. So I counted 5 overall. And we're going to click 5 because that's what I saw. That's what I counted. And it is very possible to like just look around the map because most times they do have them waiting and hiding. Well, not hiding, but they do hide behind like the bushes on the top and on the bottoms. I especially hate it when there's meerkats because, it is very hard to see the little things, especially like on PC. I feel like it's a little bit harder to see them. So the guy, when I just got there, the guy had just left. No, that's the girl. So the guy leaves as soon as I'm about to get the clue box. Now when you're doing the dual competition, this is what counts as a dual competition. You have the choice between one or the other. There's horizontal and there's vertical. I picked horizontal just because, like, I didn't know if I was lagging too bad. I wasn't really lagging that much, but if I was lagging, it would have been really hard. And I didn't know if this one was easier, so I just clicked this one. That's the clue box, and that's what I'm going to touch. And I actually almost sold the game for myself. I didn't even think I was going to make it for this, but I made it. And he walked when I buzzed, so automatically he lost since it was like a non-elimination, and it wasn't in his case. So, yeah. Now, if this was New York, I could have won this game, but it was not. It was Las Vegas, and I'm pretty good at Las Vegas when I get it correct. So I took the 3rd spot, and now we're moving on to the final competition. Peter, you are the last to arrive. Oh, Peter, you are the last to arrive. I'm just going to talk like a man voice. I'm sorry to say, but you have been eliminated from racing around the world. There will be no non-elimination leg for you this time, boy. So, yeah. That game was pretty much over. So, I completed this in 3 minutes and 47 seconds, actually. But anyway. In Brazil, everybody completed it super fast. And I was at 2 minutes and 38 seconds. But everybody else did pretty well, too. So, we're at the press show results. And if you pause on that screen, you can see what place I got 4th, 3rd, then I got 3rd again, and then I think the game was over. Yeah. So I'm kind of just waiting for my turn because you do have to wait for you to like go anywhere, and automatically in the finals you do want to taxi the whole thing. And if you don't have enough money, just go between bus and taxi. That's why I do say I plan on saving. Well, I would suggest saving because if you don't have enough money in the finals, it's going to be very difficult for you to win unless people are really bad at competitions. And that's just a straight up truth because it is very difficult with no money. You have to walk. Yeah. So I just arrived at the airport and I know I wasn't supposed to touch it. So I was just my friend X. We're not going to talk about that too much. But anyways, I was looking at Blockjet and Inter Airlines because they got Air Yonder and Air Yonder already left for me, and I clicked Blockjet. Because I don't trust Inter Airlines and always delays, so. Ooh, my hair. Okay, so it says make your way to the Mirage. So I pressed taxi again because, like I said, I put taxi the whole full round. Now, I really messed up in this competition. And you guys will see how I messed up. There is actually like no real audio. So I'm just gonna like comment and like spectate on everything that's happening. Because I was the one playing the game. Okay, so we're gonna touch the clue box and we're gonna do this competition. So what you're gonna do is keep track of the shapes under the cups. The cups will be shuffled. Click on the cups that you think is the correct shape underneath. I would not suggest guessing. I would really just like watch it with your eyes or put your finger on your screen if you have to and make sure you got the right one. It does ask for random colors. You have to keep track of all four, or you can have someone help you on the other side, aka your sibling or like a friend if you're on screen share, something like that, you know? Anyway. So the first one I got correct. The second one I did not because I had lost track of which one was blue and yellow. And yellow was on the other side of blue, so it was on the right of blue, and I thought it was the blue one. So I got that one wrong, and I think that's the way I messed up. That's probably why I messed up, because I think everybody got theirs all right. So I got the last two right, but it just took me too long to do the first competition. I wasn't too worried at first, but the pressure kicked in. So in the end, well, I'm not too upset about this game because I do play this game quite often. I would say every day. I try to anyways, if I don't get the chance. Most times I play on mobile just because I feel like I'm better on mobile on certain games, especially obbies. So with this game, win a game of 21 against a card dealer. Try to get a total closer or equal to 21 without going over 21. And that is what I do, but I just keep clicking stick, which I know sometimes you're just supposed to press draw, but I just kept sticking them. So make your way to the museum. In this one, you will do letters. I was just checking the spectators to see who had done anything. I saw the T, and I just automatically knew we were going to spell triumph. So that's what we're going to be spelling. And you have to get all the letters. This one is like a pretty decent long word. So I looked for all the letters. I saw the T automatically beside the tree. He already has two letters. Hey, Mitch. Hey, Much. Hey, Mitch. It's Hey, Mitch. Mitch. And I wasn't sure if that was an N or an M, but I really didn't have the time to check. And I just decided to go on my route, which was a mistake in the end because all the letters were on the whole opposite side. So this part of me was stupid because I thought there would be some letters on this side. And most times they do actually spawn on the other side of the map. So the right side, this is the left side of the map. And there were none over here, none that I needed anyways. So it wasn't helpful. But I should have checked, but I didn't because I just thought that was an N. And I wasn't sure if that was an M or not, and it wasn't because on the right side there was an M, and I got it later on. I ended up placing second place for this competition, and I realized I wasted so much time. I actually probably could have won too if I hadn't wasted so much time over here, like looking through the thing to see where it was. There's the R right there, and you do need triumph, you do need the R, but I was like, that's the closest letter to me, and I'll go and get that one later because it won't matter. So yeah. And this is an S. I didn't need it, and I just kept looking around, and all the letters are pretty much over there in the middle. So I saw the A, I saw an I, and I went for the I, and then I was going to go for the M next. There were some few other letters. There was a D, there was an F, and there was the P. So I was going to go with the I, and then I was going to go get the M, then I was going to get the P, and I just had to find out where the H was. I knew where the R was, so that wasn't the difficulty. It was just that I spent so much time on the other side, and all the letters were over here. But I didn't see the U over there, actually, but you don't need an A in Triumph. And he already had half his letters, so I was like, he's just going back for his last two, and then, well, dang, it's over. But it doesn't really matter because I still got second place, and I'm happy with that overall. I know if I hadn't screwed up that I probably could have won, but I actually would have won. Let me be for real. I would have won if I hadn't screwed up, but yeah. It is what it is, and like I'm gonna still play and practice on some of the games that I'm bad at. I am very bad at Los Angeles final. It's only sometimes to where I win on that one. Um, yeah, and I don't know if I'm better with a partner or as a soloist. On some certain competitions, I am better as a solo just because, I don't know, I feel like... So we just finished this game, but I feel like on some games, I'm just better by myself. Beijing, China, where there's speed, and it's practically an obby, just jump over swinging things. All my teammates are normally bad at that, so I like being a solo. So we're looking for a few other letters, but he already won, so I guess I was just waiting for him to hit the thing, but he took a very long time too, so... The girl, I don't know what her name was, but she's a vegetarian. Well, that's her name for for her group. Well, not for her group, but that's her name. No, oh my God, it's not her name. It's like the group. I don't know how to say it. Like you pick a name, sort of. Well, not a name, but like a name. Like you pick influencers, vegetarians, drummers, cheerleaders, something like that. You pick that when you first start the game, and then you pick the color you want. I picked influencers, and then I picked pink, because pink is my favorite color. And that's kind of what I was meaning. Like vegetarian, she only had two, so I had three. I just said GG because it was a good game. And then after this, I kind of just end off the screen. So I'm going to end the video here right now, guys. Bye. I will see you guys the next time. Make sure to like and hit the subscribe button. I will see you in the next video. Bye.